In this video, I'll show you how to make your blog site's navigation easier with the help of a powerful widget that is the blog listing. We'll see how you can organize your posts into categories, explore many customization options, as well as learn about 3 more post loading options that are Pagination, Load More, and Lazy Load. So without any further ado, let's get right in. So here we are on our WordPress dashboard. Before moving ahead, as mentioned earlier, for this project, make sure you have 2 plugins installed and activated. The first one is Elementor and the second one is the Plus Addons Pro. Also, the theme which we will be using here is called Nexter. I don't have them currently, so let me just quickly set them up. Go to the plugin section, add new plugin, and search for Elementor. Meanwhile, if you don't have the Pro version and want to purchase it, head on to www.theplusaddons.com to unlock exclusive features, premium support, and powerful tools. You can choose from our flexible plans. We have yearly subscriptions for ongoing value or a lifetime package for one-time investment in excellence. Now coming back to the tutorial. After the activation of all the required plugins and themes, you have to do one more thing. Go to the Plus settings, and we will be turning on 3 important widgets which we will be using in this project. Let's go to the search panel and search for the very first widget, that is heading. Turn the heading title widget on, then click on save. Next, search for search bar, and here it is, search bar, click it on, then save. And at last, the most important widget, that is the blog listing. We'll search for it, here it is. Click. As you can see, it's written freemium over here. That means if you want to make the use of it to the fullest, make sure you have installed the Pro version of the Plus add-ons and have updated it to the latest version. Once that's done, click on save. That's done. Next, we are going to go and click on pages. Here, as you can see, a page is already been created. Just simply go and click on edit with Elementor. Now this is the blog page we'll be using in this tutorial. This is a pre-made template that you can also import or copy from the template library that is accessible to all the Plus add-ons users out there. Link of the design is in the description. Now let me give you a little overview about this design over here. As you can see, we have added the latest post at the top as an offset. And here are the other posts in the grid layout. Also, there are various category-wise filters. On clicking on each of these, the post of that specific category will open up. Also, you can see how simply I'm able to navigate between all these categories. And this is not all, my friend. If we just scroll down a little, there is a load more button, clicking on which more posts will appear in front of the user. There are other post loading options as well, namely Pagination and Lazy Load, which we'll also be experimenting with later in this tutorial. Now, as we've seen the website design, let's dive into various blog listing widget controls through which you can customize each and every elements on your blog page. Now quickly open the Elementor side panel, go to Navigator and open the second inner containers drawdown menu. Here click on blog post listing. Now on your left hand side under the content tab, we'll be experimenting with these options. Now let's take a look into the first option, that is content layout. Under the content layout, you can see these are the sub options. The first one is post listing types, so let's just open its drawdown menu. Here you can see along with the normal page option, we have archive page and single page related post. For now, I will go with the default one, that is normal page. Also, there are different styling options. Let's click on style 1 and let me show you how it looks on the design. Let's close this navigator and you can have a closer look. Click on style 3. And at last, there is style 4. As per your liking, you can go ahead for any one of these. But for now, I will revert to my basic style, that was style 2 only, so that it's easier for me to make you understand how it goes. Now let's have a look into different layout options. The grid here is the default one. Also, there are 3 other layout options, that is masonry, metro, and carousel. Let's see how masonry looks like. Then metro, and at last there is carousel. There is one thing with carousel that you will not see any category-wise filter on the top as well as any load more button at the bottom. This is because we can scroll this layout sideways. Now moving ahead, we can see there are other customization options as well, that is content alignment and style layout. Let me change it to the previous one only. For now, the content alignment is on the left side. If I'll just do it center, you can see now all the data is at the center of the post. Also, there are different styling layouts as well. For now, it is add style 2. If we do it style 1, you will see that the category post came out of the poster. Let's change it to default. Let's just close this option. So that was all with content layout. Moving ahead, let's take a look into content source. As you can see, there are different categories listed over here. We have finance, budgeting tips, retirement, and investing. If you want to remove any of the category, you have to simply click on this cross icon here. As you can see, the investing category has been removed from the category-wise filters. If you want to bring it back, simply click on plus and type its name. That is investing, click, and it's back. You can also do it with tags, as well as if you want to exclude any category post, say for example, I want to exclude retirement posts. So the retirement posts has been removed from this blog page. Let's bring it back again. Same you can do with exclude tags. Now let's see what's maximum post display does here. Now this option will allow you to show how many posts you want to show to your user when he or she lands on your page. For now it's 6, that means only 6 posts will be visible to him or her. If you'll do it 5, only 5 posts will be here, and if you will do it 7 posts will be visible now. Let's keep it 6 for now. You can also order all the posts by their ID, their author, title, and so on and so forth. Plus there is a descending or ascending order. If I select ascending, the post which was made first will appear. Let's keep it descending only. Now this offset post option has a very interesting use case here if you use it smartly. Let me show you how it works. You can see we've made use of the blog listing widget twice here. Now here's the catch. This post you can see here is the latest post, and say you don't want to show it here, but you want to show it at the top. So what you can do, simply go to Navigator, click on the first container, click on blog post listing, click on content layout, then go to content source. Here you can see not all the categories are added. So let's add all the categories first. Click finance, click retirement, and then investing. Now as you can see, the post at the top has been changed. Now if you don't want to show the latest post twice, you can simply close it, open the navigator again, go to the second blog posting list. Here go to the content source and you can increase the offset by 1. See? The second post took the place of the first post. Now whenever you will publish a new post, it will automatically come at the top, and the second last post you published will come at the bottom. Let's change it to 0 again and close the content source. Now you might be wondering how exactly are these categories appearing here. To understand that, let me quickly take you to the backend. Now here from the WordPress side menu, click on posts. You can see that I have created many posts here, and also all of them are assigned with the category. Let's see how many categories there are by clicking on categories here. So currently, as you can see, there are 4 active categories which were also visible there on the front end. Now, if you also have posts created with you and want to put them into categories, you can simply create it from here. Under add new category, it's written name. So you simply type whatever you want to name your category. After that, if you want, you can give it a slug or make it a subcategory by defining its parent category from here. For now, let me just quickly click on add new category button here. And you can see a new category has been created, but the job isn't finished yet. Go to posts, hover over any of the posts you want to put into our newly made category, then click on quick edit. Here all the categories are listed along with our demo category. Simply click on its checkbox. We'll uncheck the finance box here and click on update. That's done. This is how you can assign any post to your desired category. Now let me just set everything to default again and go back to our Elementor workspace. Now we will click on our next option, that is Columns Manage. Here we can see that there are different options available to make your website design responsive. We have desktop column, tablet column, and mobile column. The use case of these options are that we can manage the number of columns inside our blog page according to the user's device. Right now there are 3 columns. If I'll come here and make it 5 column, then we'll get 5 separate column of posts here. Same you can do with the tablet and mobile view and show as many columns as you want. Let's also keep this at default for now, that is column 3, as it was looking clean. Then we will close this option. Now without wasting any more time, let's talk about extra options here. The moment I open it, you can see we have a lot of customization options here. Now first we'll check out this display category post option here, on the right of which we've got a toggle button. As I'll click it, we can see now all the category posts which was visible earlier here on the top left corner of the posts are now removed. When I click it once more, so they are visible once again. You can also play around with different styles here. If I'll select style 2, you can see the background of the post category is now removed. We'll keep the style 1 only. You can also do the same with display excerpt content. As you can see, earlier the content was available here, but now it's gone. Now if I'll go ahead and turn this on, so the excerpt will get visible again. You can control the excerpts count from here currently, which is 30. Now if we just scroll down a little, you will see display post meta. Again clicking on the toggle button, it will make the meta text disappear which was earlier present here at the bottom of the post. Now on clicking on it again, it will bring the post meta back. Post meta consists of date and author's name. If you want, you can also remove them individually as well from here by clicking on display date toggle button like this, as well as display author like this. As you can see, author's name has been removed and only date is visible. Let's just set everything back to default for now. Now if I scroll down a bit more, you can see here category wise filters. Let's explore the different category filter stylings here, clicking on style 3. You can notice the changes here as I'm clicking on these styles. Now setting it back to the default, that was style 1. Now here are filter hover styles, so checking them out as well. Click on style 3. Look at how the animations here on hovering is changed. Now go ahead and click on style 4. Also clicking on style 1. Nice. Now set it back to default, that was style 2. If you want, you can close it. Now you can see that the category wise filter section is now removed from here. If you click on it again, it will be available just like it was earlier. Now inside the category wise filter only, you will see many other customization options as well. If you want, you can set the filters alignment to the left, or you can do it right. There are no limitations when we talk about customization options in this widget. Now scroll down a bit again, and now we will talk about more post loading options that you will notice here at the bottom of the web page. Along with the load more, there are several other post loading options as well, that are pagination and lazy load. Now if I'll click on pagination, we will see this kind of navigation feature at the bottom of the blog page. Now you must have encountered with this type of navigation feature many times while surfing through the web. Clicking on any of the text here will take you to the next page consisting of the remaining posts. And now if I'll go and select lazy load post loading style, so lazy load works like as much as I'll scroll down, more posts will keep appearing until I reach the end. Let's revert to our default option, which was load more. As you can see, load more button is here again. If you want, you can also play around with other options visible here. Say for example, I don't want the button text to read load more, so I'll change it to view more. So as you can notice here, the text of the button is now changed. You can also change the loading text, as well as when all the posts get loaded, this text is what that appears in the end. If you want, you can change it as well. In the same way, you get more posts on click scroll option. That means whenever anyone clicks on this load more button, then 4 new posts will appear in front of the user. If you want, you can do it 3 or 2. If I'll do it 2, and when I'll click on the load more button, you will only get to see 2 more posts here. So you're observing how it works, right? Now scroll down more. You will find many styling options here for the load more button. That are if you want to change load more buttons typography as well as loaded all posts typography. And this is not all it got, my friend. You can literally mold the button according to your wish or liking with the help of all these controls and styling options flexibly. Now that's what I meant by powerful when I mentioned the blog listing widget in the intro of this video. Now it's time to close this extra options drop-down menu. Now after seeing all these style options for the load more button, there must be a question in your mind right now that why didn't I got these many styling options for all the other elements as well? Like what if I want to style this category post or this post title and post excerpt? As well as if we scroll a little up and talk about these category wise filters, why didn't we got any styling options? Then the answer is in the style tab. Quickly come here and click it open. So you can see from here you can style each and every element in the design individually. Say for example, if you want to do the styling of these category posts, so simply come here and click on category posts. From here, if you want to change its typography, click here and you can choose any of the font of your liking. Let me select a random one to show you like rock salt. You can see how the font in the category post has now changed. Now let's change it back to Roboto only. That's it. You can also give weight to your font. Also, there are many styling options here as well as you can experiment with all these other customization controls visible here. Same if I want that on hovering over these category posts, I want to see different color. So for that, I'll simply go here, click on hover, then click on category color and let's change it to red. Now you can see when I'm hovering my cursor over the category posts, I'm seeing red color. Let's set it back to default only. Okay. In the same way, you can give it a border and then control its width from here. You can also change the border color. Here's a variety of options we've got to experiment with, so you can choose any of them as per your liking. Now moving ahead, if we focus a bit on the design, many of the users would want to style these category-wise filters. So let me show you what options this widget offers for it. Quickly move your cursor here and click on category-wise filter. And same, you can change or manage your typography styling from here, as well as I want to give it a little padding so I can control that from here easily without any fuss. You can also manage their margin, and also just like what we did when styling the category post that we gave it the red hover color, you can also do the same with the filter category here. So this was a basic overview on how you can play around with different styling options and customize each and every element according to your liking. Now let me give you a final look, and to sum up, what we learned in this video so far is that we explored various customization options available with the blog listing widget. We learned how to categorize posts and display them using category filters. Additionally, we delved into 3 post loading options that are pagination, load more and lazy load. Also, at last we covered the styling of each and every element to make your blog visually appealing and functional. So this is how you can make your blog site's navigation easier with the help of our widget that is called the blog listing. Now once again reminding you that these widgets were from the Plus Addons for Elementor. To learn more about it, simply visit theplusaddons.com and check out all the 120 widgets, listings, templates, etc. it has to offer. This will make you ready to create a super powerful website. To purchase the Pro version, simply open the pricing tab and after reading all the details, get the plan that suit your needs. So that was all for today. Now before you go anywhere, I highly recommend you to watch our blog builder playlist to get in-depth knowledge about creating highly interactive blog pages. And don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel for more such informative WordPress videos coming ahead.